Next we'll look at the Prichard mine, site number EC0180.
(1999). We're standing right on 4th of July Creek. That's one of the bridges that goes across it, or a bypass, and that's the 4th of July Creek Road, such as it is. And in this particular area, it's spread out over a fairly large floodplain, making a gigantic wetland. And right on the end of the wetland is the adit to the Prichard mine, which is right here, which is not very big. They put in a lot of cribbing for as deep as it goes. It's totally caved in the back. And the dump on this baby is about that long. About maybe 15 feet from the portal on out, and about 3 feet deep. Now either a lot of it was pulled out of here during floods or something, or it never went much deeper. It's actually got, if you look, it's got a gate on it. You can see back in there. But can't go very far with a dump only this big, and there's just no room to put anything else. So, and as there's absolutely nothing on the dump does impinge, I suppose, on the floodplain, but we're not going to sample it because there's absolutely nothing in here except granitic grus. Up to the Prichard mine. This is just on a separate little road on the south side of 4th of July Creek. Comes in right beside the fire department in Dixie. It's not more than 1/8 of a mile from the middle of town. See a couple pieces of old mining paraphernalia. Looks like part of a compressor there, and I don't know what those wheels are with those cogs on the end, but part of some great device. Little tar paper shack, and the main adit for it is, we'll go down here in a minute and get some of this, but has become kind of a landfill. You can see the top of the head frame right there. Those logs that go across there is the head frame, and there's part of a hoist, small drum hoist down there, and probably the dump for it is laying out there, scattered about. We'll go down there and see what we can find. Now, yesterday we mapped, or we videoed another tiny little adit right on 4th of July Creek that was sitting right on the creek, and we call that the Prichard mine. Might be part of it, I don't know. There looks as if there's several of these little caved adits in this granite grus that go down to that area. But we're going to go down there and get another look at it. Okay, we've moved down. There's the shack up at the top. We've moved down and we're taking a look at what's left of the portal. Again, you can see the beams above the. We used to mark where the portal was anyway, or where the adit went in, we believe, plus the hoist and so on. As we turn around and look, this is probably dump material in here, but getting any estimate of size is so overgrown and whatever, I think is pretty hopeless. Pretty hopeless. That's 4th of July Creek right over in there. Yeah, there's not a lot to see. By the way, over just onto the left of the shack up there, there's a couple prospect pits. It's almost exactly as it's shown on the topo map. 1999. We're revisiting the Prichard mine. We thought perhaps we got the wrong adit, and we're on the road from Dixie that goes up to the Prichard. The Prichard's up around the corner up there, about maybe 200 feet, and here is this old adit with a very small dump out here, as you can see. The big wetland, because we are in the kind of the spillway here for whatever the main drainage is down 4th of July Creek. And I'm getting a short on video signal, so we're about out of here. We're going to see if we can save it and go look for one more. May 16th, we are at the Prichard. There's the cabin that we photoed the other day, and here is the adit. caved, as you can see, and for a ways back in there. And you can see this trench when you walk on up the little road to the cabin. Thin waste dump out here, overgrown, a lot of rails, heavy-duty rails, laying out here on the ground by this adit. I can't believe that we missed the thing. The pit, by the way, that we took the picture, the garbage picture from, is just on the other side here. I mean, it's right around the corner there. So there's the adit. The cabin's up on the hill. And if you move around by that trailer, this is described as a garbage pit. I'm not so sure that it wasn't something more than that. With a hoist and everything sitting there at one time, that there could have been a shaft somewhere in here or something. It looks like part of a head frame. I don't know. Again, when you come in here from Dixie, you walk up this little road no more than a quarter mile right by the fire department, back of the volunteer fire department. It'd actually be on the north side of the building if you park there and then walk right up that little lane. It'll bring you right in here. And if you get to this garbage dump, take a quick look over to the left, and there will be your adit right over in there. And this is going to not only end our video for the Prichard mine, but also for our first trip into Dixie.